The billionaire who was stealing his maid's identity. I spent 3 years cleaning the penthouse of Elias Sterling, a self-made tech billionaire. To the world, he was a genius who slept 4 hours a night and built empires. To me, he was a slob who left gold-plated espresso cups everywhere and never looked me in the eye. He treated me like furniture, and that was his biggest mistake. In the world of the ultra-rich, people forget that the person scrubbing their floors sees everything they hide. I've seen the secret mistress, the tax evasion offshore accounts, and the prescription bottles for things that definitely weren't for optimal focus. The no way moment happened when I went to file my taxes. My accountant called me into his office, looking pale. Maya, why did you report $4 million in capital gains from a crypto farm in Estonia? I barely make $40,000 a year, I said. I don't even know where Estonia is. Someone had opened a high-frequency trading account in my name. They had used my social security number, my mother's maiden name, and a scanned copy of my ID. But the linked bank account, it wasn't mine. It was a shell company called Sterling Household Management. Elias wasn't just my boss. He was using me as a ghost. He had done it to all of us. The gardener, the chef, the driver. He would hire people with clean records and low incomes, then steal their identities to move dirty money through accounts in our names. If the SEC ever came knocking, they wouldn't find a billionaire. They'd find a maid who accidentally made $4 million. I didn't quit. I didn't confront him. I went back to work the next day with a smile and a mop. While I was cleaning his inspiration room, the one with the biometric safe, I noticed he'd left his hardware security key plugged into his laptop. He'd stepped out for a power lunch. I didn't steal his money. I did something much better. I accessed the ghost accounts. I saw the millions of dollars sitting in my name and the names of the rest of the staff. I realized that since the accounts were legally ours, we technically had the right to change the passwords. I sent a mass text to the gardener and the chef. Check your email. We're finally getting our holiday bonus. In 10 minutes, we changed the recovery emails to our own personal accounts. We didn't drain the money. We just locked it. When Elias came back, he was in a great mood until he tried to check his Estonia farm. I watched from the hallway as he hammered at his keyboard, his face turning a violent shade of purple. He couldn't call the police. How do you report that the people you're identity thefting have stolen their own identities back? He stormed out to find me. Maya, what did you do to my computer? I'm just the maid, Mr. Sterling, I said, polishing a mirror. I don't know anything about computers, but I did get a weird notification from the IRS today. I told them I'd be happy to sit down for an audit and explain where all that Estonia money came from. The color drained from his face. He knew he was trapped. If I went to the IRS, his entire self-made empire would be revealed as a house of cards built on the backs of his staff. How much? He hissed. We don't want your money, Elias, I said. We want the ghost accounts closed, the taxes paid in full by you, and a signed confession sent to our lawyers to keep in a rainy day folder. He had to do it. He paid out over $12 million in back pay and taxes just to keep us quiet. He's still a billionaire on paper, but he's terrified of his own staff. Every time he sees me holding a vacuum, he flinches. People in the comments say I should have taken the millions and run. But why? Now I have a billionaire who has to be on his best behavior every time I miss a spot on the windows.